what's up guys, Ren here. Wow, a lot of work. Just have a couple more details to do on the double effects, but I think I'm going to hold on that for now and show you what I have. But before that, I wanted to basically go through a list of shout-outs of people that inspired me on why Anechka is here. It actually started way back when just before my dad got really sick, about 3 years ago. Actually, it was 4 years ago. And I stopped painting because, you know, I was with my dad. My dad was the one that used to compliment my painting as when I was a kid. You know, I was 6, 7 years old when I started painting. I painted my first zero at the age of 7. Yeah, I was 7 years old. And I wanted his approval. And of course he was telling me, why don't you put bullet holes in it? Why don't you do this and that and stuff? And so that's what started my modifications, you know, back then, way back. Well, I stopped painting after a while when he got sick, and I stopped painting for years. Then I got with Anya, and my dad had passed away prior, about 5-6 months before I met Anya. And then that's what started my painting again. So what inspired me to come back and paint again was Anya. You know, after my dad passed away, which was, I met her, 4 months after he passed away. I just started wanting to send out a few shout-outs to people that got me to where I am now, got my channel to where it is now. I didn't do it alone. It wasn't just because people just happened to find me and, you know, I'm exploding the way I am now with all these messages and stuff and you guys finding my channel. I started with Champlain 001. He was my second subscriber. He followed every video I popped up and he was always there. You know, still a friend of mine. Love you, man. Still there. And then it happened with the Warhammer Nids blog. He came in and basically did a shout out, and I went from 20 subscribers and I was stuck at 20 forever. It felt like forever, but it was only about 2 months. I only had the channel up for 2 months, and then boom, it took off. I took off to, I think I got to 70. After that, Chef 40K found me. Good friend of mine. Love Chef 40K. You gotta check out his stuff. He's got a Stormlord that he's magnetizing. Gotta check him out. I mentioned him in many of my videos. Gotta check him out. Chef 40K. He did a couple shout-outs for me. Actually, many shout-outs for me. And boom, I took off to the 80s. You know, I had 80 subscribers, 80-something plus. And then I have Kamatu. Love you, little man. Loyal subscriber. Always on my videos. As a matter of fact, he makes it a point to be the first. He's trying to beat Chef 40K every single time. It's kind of funny. Great guy. He's also got some videos up that you should check out. He's got an army that he's building. He shows you his setup, all his tools that he's got. Pretty awesome dude. And then with all that happening, I get Exilian. Everybody knows who Exilian is, and all of a sudden he's on my channel and he's checking out my stuff. Next we have Bloody Tyrant VC. This guy inspired me to actually modify things, like beyond the potential of what you would think, you know, moving the legs and stuff. Even though he asked for my advice one time, I actually followed his advice, you know, as if you see his stuff, he has a little blog set up for and all his pictures on miniwargamers.com. You go there, you will find his site. I think he actually moved it to Exilian's site now, so you want to go check that out. Yeah. He's got a band and everything with Tyranids that are playing organs and stuff and drum sets, and it's freaking insane. Gotta check it out. What inspired me to move forward with terrain and everything else would be, everybody knows him, Terrainaholic. He did a shout out for me and everything, and then boom, now my subscriptions went up and skyrocketed through the roof. I can't keep up with my messages and stuff, and I apologize to you guys. I'm just not used to all these emails and everything. It's just it's gotten really insane. I'm trying to answer all your guys' questions and stuff, and I'm going to try to be there as much as I can. It's just, I'm not used to it. So, I'm making time for you guys. Thank you. And if you guys don't know who he is, then you guys have not been on YouTube too long, and you guys don't know the community. This guy, I would say he's one of the front runners of this community, cares about this community, and is willing to do anything for this community. He shows all his work, everything that he's done with terrain, and he does fantastic work. As a matter of fact, I wanted to commission him to do a battlefield for me. He declined. He wants me to build my own. Apparently he thinks I have the ability to do it, but I'm going to trust in his thoughts, trust in his will, and I'm going to go ahead and build my own. So me and my roommate have already constructed diagrams and stuff, and we're going to start going to town next week on my day off to start building a battlefield, so look out for that. All my friends, number one game, Ash. Ash, man, always there for me. Love you, man. Now I have Swimming Mountain Dew. Love his videos, his thing on colors and stuff, that really helped out. So now I'm really starting to mix more colors that I want, because I'm basically looking for still basing, as you guys know. Al Bisher. He's from Kuwait. Got to check him out, Al Bisher. Go ahead and look at my subscription. You'll find him. Yeah, he's been doing some stuff. He's in Kuwait. I believe he's alone out there doing videos, and on Warhammer. I can't imagine anybody doing Warhammer out in Kuwait. He had to have ordered them, but he does have a battlefield. He does have scenery and everything. He's building his own stuff. Yeah, he's got a Tau army and Space Marines that I can see, and he got interested in mine because now he sees Tyranids. So check him out. Oh, here, very good friend of mine. Just became a very good friend of mine. We talk all the time. Matter of fact, this is why I was building the Devil Fex, was for his son, Tristan, who's not born yet, and I dedicate this model to him. His name will be printed on the bottom of this model, and the day that he's born, I'm going to go ahead and put the date on it, and this will lead my warrior army on the battlefield. For you, here.